Summer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got 2 of them. He's got the 4-seamer and then that cutter, just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the 4-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the American League, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Softly hit out towards short. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from 3rd with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. One and one. Here it comes. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sharp ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes, and this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout going back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Miguel Cabrera.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's just a really good job of fighting and keeping yourself alive in a bad count. Throws a changeup that's down, which I'm sure the pitcher wanted to do, located it perfectly, and he fought it off and got the base hit to the outfield. Great piece of hitting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. He so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cueto will go to first, and he's back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 2-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Buster Posey now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch lately, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Bradley. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist, as the National League has stretched things out now 4-0.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sale's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. The NL leads it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jose Altuve. Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Now the pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Marco Estrada, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Marco Estrada.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the National League, third baseman, Chris.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. NL down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
1-2.
One and two. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 0-2 coming. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 1-2 delivery, and he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. American League goes down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Corey Kluber, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
28, Corey Kluber.
Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball, and it still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. National Leaguers out in front, 4-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Jeurys Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jeurys Familia.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant fields it cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That ball was hanging right there just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The NL leads this one 4-1. Aaron Sanchez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
League, number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. A quick out, number 1.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded, foul. Here's another 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the National Leaguers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mike Trout.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the American League. They trail it 4-1. Cole Hamels enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Cole Hamels.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Bryant.
Line drive to left, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as Hamels will jump ahead of him. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1 on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard ground ball to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. NL leaves 1, but they lead it 4-1. Back here on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Manny Machado is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Manny Machado.
A.J. Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
A.J. Ramos.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Machado now on 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Fastball, cold strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. American League goes down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Manny Machado is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 13.
Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Buster Posey.
Wilson Ramos is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Wilson Ramos.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bradley has a beat on this one, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Dexter Fowler will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Fowler.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Salvador Perez.
Addison Russell is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
Nolan Arenado will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 28, Nolan Arenado.
Will Myers is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first base, number 4, Will Myers.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27,
Xander Bogaerts will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Bogaerts.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. Mookie Betts will be next. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Mookie Betts. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The NL leads it 4-1. Xander Bogaerts will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Alex Colomé.
Here's Addison Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Russell.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Make it 5-1.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
So striding in, Will Myers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
One and two. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Runner's going. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 1. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Center fielder, Mike.
Mark Melanson Takes the mound
Now
here. Not a
pitching for the
safe
National
situation,
League,
of course,
number
because of the big
41.
lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Valencia.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit hard down the line. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Eric Hosmer will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No outs, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson will come on as a pinch hitter.
American Leaguers, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chris Sale only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Star. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors.